everyone, Sylvia here from Two Hands, One Heart Massage Therapy and Pilates Clinic, and today we are talking about the upper body and strengthening the shoulders, opening up into the chest, and overall feeling a lot better. So we know that most of our day is spent working on the computer. We have a shoulder rotation, so posture-wise we should be nice and strong, nice and tall, shoulders should be back, head should be back, and our normal stance really should be in an anatomical position like so, but we tend to be like this. So this is a majority of the people that I see coming into the clinic, and they are rotating forward, so we're shortening in here. We have a little bit of a head carriage because we're at the computer and we're working at the computer, and we follow, our head just keeps going forward and forward. And then all of a sudden the muscles in our back start to get mad at you. They start to stretch and they get really upset. And then you're like, oh, my back is sore, my neck is sore. Your breathing is probably a little off as well. So today, and this is part of the homework I always give my clients, for those who have this deep upper area here of tightness, is to first, we have 3 bands, and this is what I do at home when I'm actually on my bike and I'm working out. This is a light band. This is supposed to be an extra light band, although it has a little bit more resistance, and this is a medium band. And these I picked up on Amazon. They're called extreme bands, and there's a black one as well. So I'm just going to do the yellow band for you. So what I do is I put the band between my hands and the palms are facing forward. I'm standing nice and tall, or you could be sitting, you can do this at your desk even, and I already have some resistance, so I already feel the muscles in between my shoulder blades are already charged. From here, I start to pull the band apart, and I never let it go. I always want to have some resistance, and I'm drawing my shoulder blades back, my spine is nice and tall, I'm looking forward. And I do like 20 of these. And one, I'm just pulsating. And you're gonna start to feel that right into your arms, forearms even. And then I take it above my head. And I even go slower because, you know, we don't really put our arms above our head very often, unless you're reaching for something. So I do 20 of those. Then I I leave my palm down, and then I take it to the side. And this is where I flip my grip down. So I go really super slow. You can even place the band a little bit further. So it's just active resistance here. And I'm not going too far down. But again, so what happens here is like all this side is getting stretched. And then this side here is working on resistance. Palm down, there we go. Then we do the other side, it becomes natural. My shoulder blades are back, my arm is straight. There we go. Then we bring it back, and then the back part. And I like the back part because A, it's gonna open up into my chest. I bring the band, my palms are facing together, the band is wrapped around, it is using the full, oh sorry, so it should look like this. Sorry about that. Like this. So we're going to place it behind. So we're like this. And then we're doing banded pull-aparts here. Just trying to get my band straight. There we go. So I have the palms facing. I reach back. I open up into my chest. And this movement is really small. Yeah, and I feel some cricketies going on in my shoulder. So maybe I'll just lower down a little bit. I can take it as high up. Trust me, I have not been able to do this in a while, so every time I do this, I feel like I'm getting a little bit stronger and I'm getting more open into the chest. So I always tell everyone, lead with your heart, not with your head. So whenever you're working on the computer, always think about chest open. We're here, we're working, our head's straight ahead. Even if we're doing this, just make sure that you always move around, which is really important, and doing your banded pull-aparts. Now there's another one you could do without bands if you don't have bands at home, and that's your T's and W's. T's and W's can be a little bit more taxating on your muscles because now we don't have any resistance and we're using our own body weight. So the T or the W is you're in that W position, palms facing forward. Your shoulders are pretty much in line with, or elbows in line with your shoulders. And from here, we're just doing a nice W. The idea here is you want to be able to squeeze the shoulder blades together, and I like to hold for a second. And you get to really squeeze those shoulder blades together, thinking there's a cherry or a strawberry between the shoulder blades. So I like doing those. And then your T's are just palms facing forward, and we're going into that T position. It's nice to do when you wake up in the morning. You can do a nice big stretch here, opening up into the pecs, bringing your arms forward. You can even do a nice little side bend here. Really holding. I feel all the vertebrae just go pop, 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 pop. Happy to be moving. There we go. So there you go. So you can pick up some bands. A yellow band is good. The orange band has a little bit more resistance, so it just depends on what you're looking for and what you're doing. You can even bring your palms the other way, so we're working on different muscle groups, but trying to keep it nice and resisted. As well, one more little tidbit here. You can pull the band apart, hold 1, 2, 3, and then relax, taking it nice and slow back. So you're doing active resistance, which is also really good for the shoulders up in here. So if you're experiencing that anterior head carriage, that shoulder rotation, anterior shoulder rotation, and you're feeling tight and you can't breathe because everything is just so tight, your chest, your lungs are all tight,